Hey guys, and we are back with another reaction again. This is Jubilee, but before we get into that, how's everyone doing? Is everyone okay? I think I'm done with the whole Victoria Everest situation, unless more information comes out. But you know what she's done. There's no point on going on and on about it, and I've moved on from that. The public can do whatever they want. Me, I'm done. I understand people are reacting to it just like I did for views, and I think that people don't really care. I think it's just for views, Sorry, it's like my blood clot here has been irritating me. I'm thinking my hair and it's irritating me. But anyway, today I'm gonna react to Jubilee, and this one's a bit different. This one's about teenagers on how they feel. Teenagers in schools, teenagers outside of schools. My daughter is not a teenager yet, but a 9-year-old now is different to a 9-year-old when I was 9. I will say that to you. I will say that. So let's get into this. And again, guys, subscribe, notification bells, like, comment, share, everything. Because we're getting there. Okay, let's go.
I don't think my mom doesn't understand me at all, but it's just me and my mom. And to say that she deeply understands me, I don't think she does. Like, we just see things like very differently. I think that like my mom's like trying her best, and like at some degree I do get what she's saying, because if I was in her standpoint, I'd probably make some of the same decisions that she does. When we disagree, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just like the fight just stays there. We have really different opinions about everything, and it makes us not really be able to like connect. If like she wasn't related to me, I feel like I would never talk to her.
Oh, wow. Wait, that went straight to the deep end. You know, it is with parents. Well, I'm a parent now, but when I was a kid, a teenager, man, I hated my house. Oh, I hated living with my mom. Man, I hated it. And the craziest thing, it wasn't if like I was a bad child. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't a bad child. I was a kid. But I didn't do anything crazy. Like I remember to this day, is when I took £20 from my mom. Yeah, £20. And what I did was I bought Beyblades. So I must have been year 8. So I took £20 and I bought Beyblades for me and my little brother. My little was 3 years different. And we were playing those games. We were laying, you know what I mean? Excuse me. That let it rip. Oh, that, come on, Dragoon, Dranza, Drigger. Don't even get me started, bro. Don't get me started. Anyway, but my mom didn't find out until like weeks later. And then, boy, when she found out, boy, let me zoom in, boy, beat that crap out of man, smashed the Beyblades, everything. Because obviously I don't know her financial situation at that moment, but I just bought Beyblades for me and my brother to play, or me play at school. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but when I hear this, it is sad though. I hope my daughter doesn't say that. I hope my daughter doesn't say that about me. She wouldn't. She can't. Because I'm completely different to how my mom raised me. We say sorry when I'm wrong. Say sorry and affection. So, yeah, nah, man. I'm sorry for this shot. She looks so sad as well. Let's go.
I used to really want a better relationship with my mom, and for a while that's all I focused about. But I just realized like some people aren't meant to connect like that, and I just like try to stay in my own path, if that makes sense.
For me, it's like the complete opposite. My mom had me when she was 17, so I feel like she understands like all the like teenage struggles and like all the stuff that like all the ways that I feel, because she went through the same thing like just so recently. Me and my mom are like, we've gotten very good at like communication and like ways to resolve arguments, and at this point I couldn't tell you the last time we got into an argument. My friend one time, she was telling me, oh, I love your top is so cute, and she was like, oh yeah, I almost wore this other top but my mom saw me in it and she said it looked slutty. And I was like, ooh, like that's not like how you talk to your kid. I always grew up.
Wait. Sorry, my phone's going off. I don't know what's happening. Excuse me? I've heard some, so, bloody hell. 1 second, guys. This phone is just going off. I'm trying to put it on silent mode. I don't know how to do that. So, anyway. Would I have a daughter? So, I will never say to my daughter that what she's wearing is slutty. You're 100% right. I would never ever say that. Never ever say that. However, is it her calling the outfit slutty, or her telling about the outfit you're wearing? But sometimes you gotta be truthful with these kids, especially teenagers. Sometimes just be straight out forward. You might not like it, but the mom is trying to save you from ridicule, nonsense, and so on. Yes, you should be allowed to wear what you want to wear from a certain age though. If you are 15, 13, 14, 16, and you're wearing some hella revealing top, you're not wearing that. You're not wearing that. And my job as as a dad to my daughter, I show her different outfits in Fashion Week. I show her different outfits, different perspectives. You don't have to wear the shortest or the most revealing things to look elegant or to look how you want to feel. You know what I mean? There's other ways of making it with fashion. That's why fashion is such an open thing. You don't have to wear the smallest this and the smallest that to be seen as, to be admired. I don't want to say the word sexy. I hate that word, especially when you chat to teenagers. That's crazy. But to be admired, there's different ways of wearing things, and a lot of the time is what the kids watch. Is what the kid watches on TV, YouTube, whatever. TV, not TV, but YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, Twitter, all them things, Snapchat, all them things. So, I personally think what the mum might have said was wrong, but I think it came from a good place.
It was my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, and that was just our family. So like I never yearned for a dad because I had my grandpa and my grandparents are young. So it's not like something that like bothered me.
Yeah, same for me. Like my dad, like he was alive when I was like littler, but like I never like had a father figure like after he died, and like I never really like felt like I needed it. Like I had like enough male role models in my life.
I know I'm cutting it up. I get it when kids said, my dad never raised me. My dad didn't raise me. I'm cool with my dad though. Like, I can call him anytime. Obviously, he's in Canada, but I can call my dad anytime. You know, that maybe that's just the way the person is. So when I'm hearing these teenagers talking about, I don't need a dad. I never needed a dad. It's sad to hear that. Because these children, yes, they have the love of their brothers, the uncles, the grandfathers. But the love of a father to a daughter is crazy. The love to a father and his son is crazy. Some anyway. Me, my daughter, bruv, that's my, where is it? You know what I mean? So, it's just sad that these kids didn't get to experience that.
I think I was 6 or 7 when my dad died, and my sister was like 5 or 6. My dad, he died of leukemia cancer.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't miss him. Like, I miss him, but
you never got to
I
know
miss
him.
the person that I could have known, not the person that I did know. Knowing that I could have had a dad growing up, that's what I wanted more than actually having a dad. He tried to be involved, but he was always like so physically drained and mentally drained that he wasn't like as big as a part of my life that everybody else wanted him to be. But he was a big part of my life when I was little.
When I was in kindergarten, my dad became paralyzed from the waist down because he got into a bicycle accident, and that really affected my relationship with my dad. Because, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong, but I just felt so, like, isolated. Like, whenever I went out, like, people would always just, like, look at me, like, and I just, like, hated it. Because, like, why me? It's something that took...
Your dad got into it. Remember, they're teenagers, so I don't think they. I do think they understand what they are saying, but I don't think they understand the gravity of it. You know, whatever you feel, your parents gonna feel it as well. Like, this is like, I don't know, because for me, what I'm hearing is just, yes, they're teenagers, but what I'm hearing, my mom could have had no legs and walking on a skateboard. That's my mom. I don't care how other people saw me. Even as a teenager, I never cared about how other people saw me, my mom and my family. That's my mom, that's my brother, that's my sister. My brother can have no fingers. My sister could have bold as anything. Sunshine. That's never. My family first there. I don't care how they look. That's my bloodline. That's my family. So I never cared about when people say certain things. What? And you think they can say certain things to me? About my family? Never. Man, 4 gros points, huh?
Took a really long time to work through, and at one point I think it affected my relationship with my dad because I was sort of ashamed, but like unrightfully so, because it's like I felt so guilty for being so shameful, but I like at the end of the day that was just how I was feeling, and I didn't know how to work through it, so I just sort of like pushed it to the side, and whenever people would like bring it up to me, I just like cry.
Well, having 2 moms, they really filled in and where they're lacking, because I actually had no like male figure growing up, so I didn't learn how to like shave. I didn't know like when my voice was dropping. They know me, like they know what I like, who I like, what I'm interested, where I'm going. I would tell secrets to my mom, and she would understand. We like the same music. We listen to Green Day. We agree more than we do disagree. But there's always something that they mess up. They immigrated from the Philippines in the 80s. Their political views, they had to be the opposite. I'm opposite of what they believe in, just so they can fit in. And before, when they told me to marry a girl, I accepted it, and I was fine with that. But I went with that for so long that I thought that was just me. Instead of I can't change who I am at that point, they always thought I was straight. And I continued that so they wouldn't change how they think about me. But when I did come out, I guess it was freeing because then I can relate to my mom more than I could before.
Let's actually take a...
I think with that, I think the reason why your parents wanted you to marry a girl, because like I said, they came in the 80s, so they must have had so much prejudice, so much discrimination against them, plus being Filipino, and secondly being gay. Bruv, that, what did they say? There was like a thing, when you're a black person or an ethnic person, so you pick a struggle. You can't be black and you can't be gay at the same time. You know, because like you're in 2 worlds of being discriminated, especially I was born in the 90s, so, but 90s, 80s, 70s, you know, even to be fair, even to this day.
Owning that, it's it's not so heavy on me anymore.
What if the story you're telling yourself isn't the whole story? We're all moving through life boxed inside an invisible, personal reality filter, a perception box. Your perception box shapes how you see the world and how you judge yourself and others, often without you even realizing
Who's this
it.
lady?
So if something in this episode makes you a little uncomfortable, ask yourself, what am I reacting to? What story am I believing? And what might I be missing? Now let's get back to the video. I have bullied someone.
Never. Before they even get anywhere. We don't like bullies. We don't deal with bullies. We fight bullies. I never understood bullying. Oh yes, I understand it's happening at home. So you reflect it on other kids. I never understood that. I never got that. And I told my daughter as well. If someone bullies you, you tell the teacher. If someone bullies you, you tell the teacher again. Now, if nothing is done, you have my permission to defend yourself. Verbally or physically. Because you were born like how I was born. You're not bullying my child. And no one's bullying my daughter. Believe me. And I'm not with all the bullying tactics. I'm not. I hate bullies. But if your kid bullies my kid and your parents don't get involved and stop it, believe me, I'm coming to your house. And I'm gonna sit there for dinner every day at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna bully your family. And that's only if the parents do not get a grip on their child. Bullies doesn't have any gender. Bullies don't have race. Bullies don't have religious. It doesn't matter where you're from. Anyone can be a bully. Bullies. You invent that word bullies anyway.
I somewhat agree because like I do bully people, not to like an extent, like a point where they would like want to like hurt themselves. Like they're like, oh my gosh, like I'm being bullied so hard, like I can't take it anymore.
Bro, she is so shocked. You see, these are these nasty.
But like just like my friends, like I'll like bully them, but like you know like playful.
I feel like with my friends too, I feel like we're like I wouldn't consider like we're like hating on each other, but like we're like kind of in a way like playfully bullying each other. Like someone would be like say this and then someone will say that, and someone would be like, oh, at least I don't got them British teeth, and then someone else would be like, okay, at least I don't got that.
But that's not bullying. That's going back and forth. Bullying someone is when you're making someone feel less than, where they feel like coming in school where you're attacking them and you with words or physical. They're teenagers, so I think they have to. That's what I'm looking for. I think they'll have to tell them what bullying is, because that's not bullying. What this kid is talking about, that's not bullying. That's going back and forth.
Bowl cut of a haircut or like something like that.
The only reason why I stood on disagree is because like I do all of those same things, but I wouldn't consider those like bullying. Maybe like it's just me poking fun at my friends, and it's like more of a banter than anything else. I've been around so many bad friends, and I've had so many bad friends that it's just easier to cut them off and make new friends than try and resolve relationships that are kind of already beat down. Anytime I hear somebody talking bad about me, I try and avoid conflict, and I just stop talking to them or unadd them on social media rather than asking them why they did it.
Yeah.
If there was like a line in between somewhat agree and disagree, that's where I would stand, because I don't think I've like really like bullied anybody, but like I bully my sister like a lot. That's why I'm standing here, because I'm so mean to my sister.
What you said about siblings, like to my brother and my sister, I've kind of been like more like not to the playful, but like literally like kind of bullying. But we both do it each other. Like my brother will say something to me, and then like I'll say stuff to him that I don't think I could say on this. But like, cause like we'll go like a little too far. I mean, I'll call him like kind of like oversized in ways, and then he'll call him, and then he'll just like kind of pick me up and throw me. And that has happened like once or twice. But like we'll just like bully each other.
Yeah, me and my sister do that too.
Yeah.
I agree, because like me and my sister, we do bully each other quite a bit. I wouldn't do it to someone else, but I
That's
would
not
do it to her
bullying,
because like
though.
it's like she wants me to like fight back, so I have to.
I've definitely bullied before, but I've only bullied out of insecurity.
What? 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 What do you mean, man? Bully that insecurity? I don't like bullies, man. I just don't like bullies. I don't like them. I don't like when people talk nonsense for no reason where it's not even their place. People just want to try to bully other people because they're small and they're low, nasty ass bullies, nasty bullies.
Mom, someone told me that maybe you should.
Have I been bullied before? Have I been bullied? Have I been bullied before? Have I felt like I was scared? I've been bullied once, and that wasn't even bullying. I got involved in something that I shouldn't have got involved in because I was backing my friends, and I was like 13 years old, and I was not on road. I'm not on road now anyway, but I wasn't street smart at that time. And, you know, I was very like the cartoon character, TV friend. If I give you this game, will you leave my friends alone type of vibe, you know. But that changed me though that day. When I saw the people I thought were my friends that didn't help me, that was from that life, and I wasn't, because I was the guy that was always at home at 12, 13, and they didn't show me or help me. From there, I went dark. Not to bully, on bullies. Never like bullies. I'll fight any bully. I don't. Sorry, PTSD. Let's go.
Should have had a dad growing up, and that really like boiled within me. I tried to not make it really prominent, but I was like 11 and I didn't know how to really control what other people said to me, and that sort of spilled into bullying other people just to like compensate what was being told about me. When I was growing up, I had a lot of insecurities, and the only way I can make myself feel better is if I put other people down and say like, oh, I'm on a pedestal. Like, I was a big kid back then, and I would find like people who like are bigger than me, and I would say, oh, at least I'm not like that. And I was like, I would try to like cheer myself up by putting other people down, like, well, I have a better haircut than them. I was just not doing as well in school, so I would blame the teacher for not really helping me, and I would like exploit that by finding little ways to like crack her down, and so to make myself feel like I'm superior than my teachers or someone else that I really didn't like.
Hey, that's messed up. However, he knows what he's done, and hopefully he's corrected that type of behaviour, because we don't deal with bullies. We don't like bullies. The UK should have this, man. The UK, Jubilee, please do one in the UK. Too many kids hurting themselves for bullies, and there's just too many vicious little kids out here.
Those insecurities then went away, and I realized like, oh, that was just so nasty of me back then to just like turn my insecurities and put them on other people, and it was just like, I just got tired of being angry all the time, and I didn't really gain anything out of that. I guess I just wanted to feel validated, and the way I felt validated was by being toxic. The day after 6th grade, like something clicks. I spent a whole year just being a bully, and it wasn't like, that's who I don't want to associate myself with anymore.
I think I sort of have like a similar experience. There's this time, I think in like 9th-ish, 8th-ish grade, there's this one girl, I have no idea, like she didn't do anything wrong. I think, again, it was like out of insecurity, because I'd like be nice to her, but like behind her back, I'd like say a lot of stuff.
They're teenagers.
And I guess like this question sort of unlocked
Bun that. I'm sorry. I don't like that. That's two-faced.
that memory, because I think I try to like sort of hide it away because it's something I'm not proud of at all. She found out and we were friends, and she got really upset. When I like got the consequences for my actions, I felt so guilty. Like it was like, why are you saying all this? You know, I definitely like learned, and I think we're good now, but I think that was a really big lesson, because sometimes you gotta learn by mistake, because sometimes I do have a big mouth, and you know, I've learned to control it, but I just like sometimes say what's on my mind, and that was like to an extreme.
I feel comfortable in my gender and sexual identity.
So no. No. I just wanna skip that. You know when your daughter's getting older and she's 9, gonna be 10, and it's just like, cause I'm full time in it, so I have my daughter from Sunday to Friday. Yeah, and I remember when she had a crush on a boy. Video done. But anyway, she had a crush on a garçon, petit garçon, and we had a conversation about it, and it was cool. I wasn't like nah. I said, hey, you know, you're 9. It's okay to have a crush, and you know. But I would prefer my child. I only got one youth, but when I have more children, hopefully, I want it to be open as well. Like, just tell me what I go on. You know what I mean? Like, because I rather me know and not know. I rather me make sure she is safe than not safe. You know what I mean? Just because I don't want to hear certain things, or and so on. So, but parents, there's no best way. There's no good way, bad way. Just do as you can. Make sure you're putting your kingdom first, in a sense. Have your own life as well. Your life isn't your child's life. Your child's life isn't your life. You know what I mean? When a kid gets older, remember, you were a teenager. So we were kids. And we are the first generation-ish type of ish, I think, with internet in it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Just take your time. Listen to your child. See certain patterns. You know. Certain friends are a massive part of it, because some friends are nasty. Some friends can really, really ruin your child. Real talk. So, thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and so on. And let's go. Peace. You know what I mean?